Alrighty guys, welcome back. So today we're currently back out here in my 2000 Ford Excursion. Once again, has been, a little bit of time since I've been out here and making a video on the Excursion. But today I do have a new product to go ahead and cover. And this time it is for the interior of the vehicle. I believe the last video I did was related to my 05 through 07 headlight conversion. I did go ahead and do on my 2000 Ford Excursion here. So that was an exterior upgrade. Today we are upgrading the interior a little bit. And, it was a pretty cheap little upgrade. Makes the interior a lot cooler since I do have dual 12-inch kicker subwoofers in the back there. I believe it's like a 1500 watt amp pushing them under that seat. And, so I do have a couple of interior upgrades for my personal enjoyment, right? I do like subwoofers. I went ahead and put in the new stereo, but that was all over a year ago, and I covered all that here on the channel when it happened. So for today's new interior upgrade, I guess you can say, it's gonna be, now let me go ahead and turn off these here. That is going to be interior lights. Alrighty guys, so there's one strip here, one strip here, one strip here, and the same with this seat here. It's just right back there. All right, so right behind the driver's seat, I'm saying on here. All right, so as you guys can see, they're hidden enough you can't really see the strip themselves, but they do light up the floors, and it's pretty cool. All right, so it's all done by the by our PowerPoint here. Our cigarette lighter just has this simple little plug. You plug it in, and you can leave it plugged in at all times and will not kill your battery if you go ahead and turn that off. All right, now it is no longer going to be pulling power, and your truck will start in the morning and with no loss of power. All right, so if you keep the button on, you're going to be, right now it's pulling power, but if you keep it off, it's not pulling anything. All right, but if it makes you feel better, if you unplug it, that's completely fine. That's how I was the first couple of days till I noticed it really doesn't change anything at all. I never really trusted this button, but I'm telling you guys, it does work even on older vehicles. All right, because I know most of the time on older vehicles, especially, it pulls power 24/7. Something's plugged into it, which makes sense. All right. Now, I do not have a real controller with these interior lights here. The brand of them is actually going to be a pretty popular LED brand that's going to be called Govee. All right, so they're made by Govee. All right, it does not come with an actual controller. Didn't mean to drop the phone there. However, it does come with an app called Govee Home, and you can change the colors on it whenever you would like. All right, so I already have it pulled up. I'll show you guys the pairing process in a moment. It's really just simple. As you guys can see, I already paired it. So let's see if it actually works. You can go and turn it on. So it doesn't work. You have to have the button on and pulling power to them, and then from there you can go ahead and click that, and it'll automatically connect to them in just a moment. There we are. And from there, by a click of a button, as you guys can see, it will change the colors. And there's some pretty cool things you can do with these LED lights, all the way from music mode to scene mode, DIY. You can make your own colors. And then there's also a little, whatever, I forget what that thing's called, but you can like draw to what color you would like. And I think that's pretty cool. So these are the LED lights. I'm going to turn them off, so turn off these lights so you can see them a little bit better. And yeah, so you can pretty much change the type of color you want and overlayer them like I had. As you guys can see, I had a little bit of orange on top, a little bit of yellow on the bottom, whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys where I ran the wires. And also, if you don't have a phone, maybe you just want these, maybe you're using a flip phone, I don't know why you'd be using a flip phone and you're buying these cool interior lights for your car. I don't really know your situation, right? But as you guys can see, there's an on and off button on this little thing that's has a adhesive piece on the back that you undo the wrapping on the back so it can stick to it. There's an on and off button here. Okay, I don't know what this bottom button does, but I think it just circle through colors there, and you can make it flash, which I don't really know if you'd want that while you're driving, but that's just kind of like the stuff you can do with it. The middle button here is going to be changing colors, right? So you can circle through all the colors same way as you can on the phone here, on the app. But obviously the app is going to be a little bit better in my opinion. And as you guys can see, just clicking through, you can change through some of the colors here, find the one you like. If we go ahead and open up the app here to show you guys one more time, it's pretty cool. So there's some pretty neat options with it. This color wheel, that's what I meant to say, right? So you can do stuff like that, just swiping through the colors. And so I'm definitely a big fan of that. So we're gonna leave it on this nice teal here, and I'm gonna show you guys where exactly I ran the wires. All right, so it's really just simple as you can obviously see. Here's the start, here's the beginning. Okay, so this is the power point to them, then it goes down to this little thing, which kind of went sideways, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to stick. I didn't mean to do that exactly, but we can go ahead and stick that back on forwards this time, so it wasn't sideways. There we are, now we're good. All right, so from there you're gonna have one wire ran here and another ran here, so one wire coming off of that, and then another wire coming back here. Now I went ahead and hid these wires through the fuse panel here. That is not unlocked. All right, so as you guys can see, I went ahead, there's a metal bar under this seat, there's not one on that seat. I had to use the plastic piece under that seat. As you guys can see, I just went and stuck it right there. No wires really like exposed, I guess you can say. I mean, these were just kind of like laying right there, but you know, you can move them right here, and they're pretty much out of the way in the back as much as they can be. And then I went ahead and ran, you guys get a better view of the wires up here, so it's going to go another wire this way. All right, so it's going to go one wire up here, another wire coming back, and then a singular wire coming to this one. All right, and I went ahead, ran them under my boards there, little step boards. As you guys can see, part of the wire, that's where it enters the board, and then it will go right under it. And as you guys can see where it comes out of it, and goes right under there. So really just simple as that. Now the interior of my truck is pretty lit up. Just a little piece, little something I thought I'd add to the truck. It really does make it look a lot better. I'm definitely a big fan of it. I think it looks pretty cool. You know, my truck is pretty tall, so it doesn't really, I'm waiting for those lights to shut off, but it doesn't really do too much from the outside. Once those lights will shut off, which I don't think they will for another minute, even though I did shut my door all the way. We can try it again. Maybe I didn't shut this door all the way. All right, I don't know what's going on with the lights, but they're staying on. Anyways, guys, those are my Govee interior lights for my truck. Really just simple as that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new and haven't already. And these were about $14 on Amazon. Yeah, I believe they're like $14 to $16 on Amazon. Not too sure which ones I decided to get, but that's what they are. So I think they're pretty cool. I like them. If you guys are interested in them, probably find a link to them down below in the description. Now that the lights have finally shut off, I can go ahead and change them back to my favorite blue here. That's why I like driving around with them on at that color. The red's also pretty neat and stuff like that. And then there's also scenes, which I'm a big fan of. So, let's see what siren is. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet, not gonna lie. Definitely a big fan of that. So guys, that's it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new and you haven't already. And with that one, I'll catch you guys very, very soon in the next one. Quick little clip from the outside here before we end off the video. As you guys can see, since my truck's pretty tall, you can't really see them. I mean, they're flashing, so you can kind of see them a little bit. But they don't really light up. I mean, in a car, it would definitely be more known and you can see them a lot better. But looking in, you can definitely see them. So now with that, I'll catch you guys very, very soon in the next one.